Hey, good morning, and welcome to another segment of My Tea for the Week. Oh, yeah, it's your girl Valerie Locust. And I missed y'all so much last week. But it's okay, go ahead and grab that tea and meet me at the table. Because today I just need you to tell me the truth. What was that? Oh, girl, you know I got something to say. Ladies, do y'all know that our character is really being put to the test? Oh, yeah, honey, our good name, our reputation, our integrity, everything that we hold close and near and dear to our hearts, it's being tested now by fiery trials and darts. That's right. And you know what? If we don't stand for truth and what is right, we're going to put on that chameleon effect. You know, the one where we it changes depending on the circumstance or the situation. And I don't know about y'all, but I don't feel like doing all of that. For me, it's easier to just stand on the truth, to tell the truth, like they used to say in court. Well, they say swear, but we say affirm now. But do you affirm to tell the truth? So help you God? And what do we say? We say, I do. But I don't know about y'all, but looking at where we are in this day and time, truth is almost become obsolete, y'all. It's like our character, what we know to do, we change it at the drop of a hat. It's like it don't mean much to some of us anymore. And ladies, that's a dangerous place to be. Because as we're looking at the times in which we live, if we cannot stand on truth and hold to that truth, no matter what comes, no matter what goes, oh, y'all, we in trouble. That's right. Because nowadays people are looking for truth. We hear so many lies, and I mean coming from all different angles. From the government, the system, our neighbors, our families, our friends. It's coming from everywhere. And if we're not careful, we'll get caught up and swallowed up in this thing called life, which is a very vicious circle. That's right. Because see, I don't know about y'all, but I'm here lately. I've been facing some things that I've never had to face in my life before. And you know what? It's real easy to just jump on that side and, you know, not deal with the situation or say what I want to say. But how many of y'all know that we can't do that? If we're going to be about truth, if we're going to hold true to our character, our good character, I should say, then we cannot do that. We got to stand for truth. We have to speak what's right, even if it makes you feel uncomfortable. But truth is going to always stand on its own. My mother used to always say that when you tell the truth, somebody can wake you up at 9 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the evening, 12 o'clock at midnight out of a good sleep and ask you the same question each time. Now, if you answered it truthfully, I don't care what time it is. I don't care what you were asked. Your answer is going to be the same every time. But now, if you ain't telling the truth, she used to always say you got to cover up a lie with another lie. And most of the time, you're going to forget what you said prior to the lie that you're telling now. So it's always the right thing, the best thing is to tell the truth. See, ladies, our character has to remain intact. I don't care what is going on. In our world with everything just falling down around our feet, we have got somebody who has got to stand up for truth. Our character. And I'm not saying it's an easy thing to do all the time. But what I am saying is that it's a necessary thing Somebody has to be that beacon of light, that beacon of hope, where people can come to you because what? They know you're going to tell the truth. And I'm not saying the truth is always sometimes good, is make you feel good. No, sometimes truth hurts. But just like it hurts, it also helps. So later, what we gonna do, y'all? What side of the fence are we really gonna get on and stay on? Who's gonna be the one to say, look, I don't care what's going on, I'm gonna stand for truth? The Bible tells us, I think in Proverbs 22:1, it tells us that a good name is rather to be chosen over what? Over riches. And it says that even if you have to choose between the two, choose the good name. See, because in this day and time, y'all, I'm telling you, there's not a lot of that going on. I mean, you can't hardly find a person that you can go to and they're going to give you truth. A lot of times we give our opinions, and that shouldn't even be, because what? Opinions are like belly buttons. We all have one. And all of us think whatever we say or however we feel, given the situation most of the time, it's our opinion. But that's totally different than from us giving you truth. My opinion can change from day to day, but truth will stand on its own. Don't forget that. Now, I know we probably all been around that block before where we didn't always tell the truth, myself included. But now what I would do, I'd cover it up by saying, oh girl, that was just a little white lie. Now listen, ladies, ain't no such thing as no white lie. No, If it ain't the whole truth, if it's a part of the truth, I don't care. It could be 3/4 of the truth. If it is not the whole truth, ladies, it's a lie. So we might as well go on and own it. Honey, free yourself. You'll be you'll be so glad you did. But seriously, y'all, somebody has to speak truth. And I'm telling you, it's going to have to be us, because our world is just in such a bad shape, bad condition. And they're looking for people are looking for truth. They need somebody to stand up and speak truth. And if it's you, then amen. If it's me, amen. But our voices might be the only voice that the world hears. And just like I said earlier, people are tired of all the games, all the okey doke, the shenanigans. I mean, when there is no truth, everything perish, because what? Everything is now built off of lies. There's no hope. Truth brings light. Truth brings hope. So don't get caught up in the fact that you have to be the one to do it. Be thankful that God sees you fit to do it. And the more we allow our character to grow, our integrity, as long as we continue to allow that to be up front and center, our integrity, to say that, look, I don't care what's going on, I'm going to be the one who speaks what is right. It'll carry us a long way, and it will help so many people. See, our world is in such a bad shape now. If we don't get ourselves out of our own way, how God want to use us to help somebody, to get us through this dark, dark place where we are. See, the only way we'll be able to do that is by building up our own character. We got to know that what He has given us, what He has placed inside of us, is valuable to the world. Somebody needs to hear what we have to say, based on His word, of course. His word, that's the ultimate truth. And that is what the world needs. And so few of us is really getting. Now I hear somebody out there probably saying, I want to tell the truth, but sometimes telling the truth ain't popular. Listen. Honey, when you're trying to help save somebody that's in dire need of truth, you ain't worrying about that. Uh-uh. Sometimes you got to just do it, even do it afraid. But the more you do it, the more it becomes easier for you to do it without being afraid. So no, if that's you today, honey, just make up in your mind. That's where the battle is. That's where the fight is. That you are going to tell the truth no matter what it costs. Don't matter if you end up by yourself. Because yeah, sometimes when you tell people the truth, it don't make you popular. Sometimes people get, depending on what it is, they get mad at you, ostracize you, and everything else. But see, if we really want to be that one who stands up for truth, because we know in the end is going to help them to be to have a better outcome, regardless of what it is. We can't get caught up in that. Girl, swallow your pride. Tell your pride to go sit down, honey. You got some work to do. So, ladies, yes, keep practicing with the intent of every time you open your mouth, you're going to speak truth. And yeah, we all fall. We're going to all fall. We get up and we fall and we get up and we fall. Listen, it's not so much how many times you fall, but rather how many times you get back up. And keep just speaking truth until it just becomes the very essence of who we are. I tell you what, if one can can chase 1,000 and two can chase 10,000, oh honey, if we connect all around this world, our world will be a better place because we'll have some truth speaking women walking around here, and what a better place our world will become. So I challenge each and every last one of us on this week to just speak truth. I don't care how afraid you might be to do it. Just open your mouth and let God fill it with truth. You know it's always a pleasure for hanging out with you for a few minutes just to try to encourage you as I encourage myself. And ladies, you know, take time out to just spend some time with God so he can just use us in these last and evil dark days. And I know that once he gets done with us, we will all be just what he intended us to be. Listen, I'm your girl, Valerie Locust. Thanks so much for tuning in today. Be safe. And above all else, cheers to the new, oh yeah, and improved you.